comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the low kick. No good up high. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What's the play here? Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 2 with the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Take the trip. Oh! Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Will this super art connect? Here takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Still scrapping for control of the space. Hopes with the medium kick. Zones with the fireball. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Picks up the counter. This is going to be Pitsum with a stopping bomb. Shingu Hadouken. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Player 2. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. This is a critical moment. Does it test the throw? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Opts for the free-flow kicks to get a drink in. That feeling out phase is over. Brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Both sides knew the throw was coming. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that hits that with confidence. Closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Zones with the fireball. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips them up. Player 2 has the life lead. Got a small life lead, but it's not over. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. All right, what's coming up next? Tracks them with a projectile. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Are they baiting them into that? Oh God, this is experiencing burnout. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still finishes with the throw. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Who's going to start things off? Opts for the free-flow kicks to get a drink in. Both fighters are looking for a way to drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Full SA leap springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Going in, breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Player one is on track to steal this back up. Low heavy, but no go. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Both fighters are raring to go. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Player two will bust that off and keeps going. Player two has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Quick medium poke. What are they gonna do? Hits that with confidence. Jumps. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Sticks out and hit pumps the brakes on the impact. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Punish counter sets the table. Player two pops up with the devil song. Player two is in a very good spot now. This may turn into a big chance. I can't believe my God, Rock Super!
Pay attention.
They did take the throw! Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. What's that off? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. That barely connected, but it still counts. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. They break things off to take a quick breather. Anything could happen here. Got their eye on the air. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. They return to center stage. Knockdown. Drink level max out. This block springs forward with the drive rush. The kick hits! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Strike back with the overdrive arrow. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Whiffs the throw. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Rushes that off and keeps going. Shingu Hadouken. Quick breather. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big opportunity now in this corner. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Nails it! Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Medium kill. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Who will come out on top in this final round? Jumps up, reads the throw and escapes. Uses their drive gauge. Boots him and takes a swing. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Kane blocks the low kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. What's next? Drops them from the air. What are they gonna do? Changes the pace with the fire. Medium kick into. Oh, here we go. Can they use turning it right up with the super? Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Damn it! Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
comes a new challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. Shows the overhead. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Trips them up. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. They return to center stage. Still slugging it out at this range. Blocks the low heavy and max SA gauges. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. From low heavy to a quick breather. Clean carry. Scrapping it out up close. Drink level drive rush. Blocks the low kick. Impact squash. Betting it all on the drive rush. Free throw strikes. Aiming forward rush. Hits them with this free flow. They push their way out of the corner. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Blocks the low heavy and Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. A quick breather. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Takes the chance to hurt him. Nails the anti-air. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Both fighters have a full meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. A quick breather. Swagger step. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. In with the luminous. Anticipated that throw. Punish counter set the table. Both sides getting ready. The parry. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The last round, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Jumps distantly to some big damage. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Boots him and takes him. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that tension's a solid choice. Stands the meter. What's next? Perfectly executed. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checks with a medium kick. Big low reaching heavy. picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Trips them up. Big counter. Sticks the combo. Decent damage. What's next? Does a good job of pushing back. All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Springs forward with a drive rush. Hits him with his free throw. One combo can end this round right now. Both fighters, command grab. Trouble's coming. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Still very early in the round. Swagger step. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. A quick breather. They were right to be on guard there. Their will to win is really being tested here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 needs to use the perfect KO. They were in full control there.
You know what?
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The last round. It's now or never. Jumps. Impact. Squash. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive moves. Both fighters are standing overhead attacks. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Overhead. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Target blocks the low kick. Scuffle. And eats it. Holy! Nothing stops this train yet. Turning it right up with the super.
Come on. It's time for
Still
free.
alive? Still alive?
Terrible.
Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
The top play.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? What's the play here? The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Taking stock. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Medium kick hits. Hits them with a stop and drop. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Dashes forward. This is gonna be bad news. Double song. They gotta go for it while they're blocked. Knockdown and connects with the throw. There's the counter we wanted. Oh, yo! It's the level 1. Breaking with some serious style. What a read with that anti-air. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink. Oh! Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Starting to sweat a bit. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Down to the wire. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Drink level 4 and Jamie's tuning up the band. Time for some fun. Player 1, there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 can't afford mistakes. Yes. Drive impact for the win. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Checks them with a projectile. Oh! Digs in deep to get that driving. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Pokes with a medium kick. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Drink level 4 and drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 needs to brush that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it off with a Shinryu Ripper.
Bet that hurt.
The super connects. What are they gonna do? Oh, what's this? Hit that with confidence. They gotta pick the low block. But it turns out. Uh-oh. Devil song. Low heavy. Up and over. Take that gourd away. Oh, yo. A fireball at that range? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back at the start. Solid anti-air. All the throw connects. Hits the drive. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Amazing. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Wreck them. Target combo into. Okay, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The jump-in is denied. Boots him and takes a swing. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Turns out, a real test of flatline zone. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets out of there with the back. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Punishes there with the drive impact. Really laying on the pressure. Pressuring them in the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Long low attack hits. All right, what's coming up next? They trade, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Jamie's tuning up the band. Time for some fun. Player with good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps up, opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Uses the target combo as a filler. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 holding onto that quarter devil song. They gotta go for it while they're buffed. We have Super kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a one because the timing was on point with that parry. That drive parry was a calculated risk on their part. Player 2 chases them down. The drive parry was successful. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impacts. You're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't, springs forward with a drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Going in? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Both can end the round. There's a wall splat. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see hits him with a stop and bomb? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Hooks with a medium kick. Connects with medium kick. Full SA meters up, springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. They exchange blows. Player 2 holding on to the corner advantage. Hits him with his free flow. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1, what a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Throws them to negate the block. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Still slugging it out here. It's not over. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Player 1 chases them down. strings it all together. What's going to follow the combo? Checks them with the projectile. Drive rush. Gets in their face. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Jump. Gets the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. In there! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Absorbs, baits out the attack, and gets the punish counter. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. What'll happen here? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Gets the back throw to turn things around. Player 2 has the chance to win the round. Weaves into impact to finish. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? The jump in is denied. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They knew that throw was coming. Brushes off the throw. Whoa, hold on.
Don't fall down yet.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged down to the wire.
That ain't the plan.
And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. Denies the low heavy. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some sneaks in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Let's off a projectile to waste time. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. Still very early in the round. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Going in, player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juice. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Now that's how you use an impact. Experiencing burnout. Sets up with the jump in. Here comes, got him up against the wall. The stunt is there. Player 2 with the whip, there's the burnout. Breaking on them and laying out some damage without giving up ground. Oh, they're recovered. The jump in is denied. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
The top player is here.
You call, I answer.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Well-timed command throw there. All right. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Had the radar up and running. The low heavy hit. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. They need to rely on their instincts here. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Connects with medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Taking stock. Big throws. That throw will do some good damage. Big counter. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Springs forward with the drive rush. The low heavy's blocked. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Drive rush. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Okay, side switch. Player 2 is in a very good. The low kick hits. With sides. Flatline though. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. A parry? Denies the low heavy. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? They're still feeling each other out. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. All that effort for so little payoff. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Not shy with the grab. Both fighters are barely alive. Throws them. What's next? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Slides and goes for the legs. Player 2 with good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Of course I
Player
will.
1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Took him to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Denies the jump-in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Saw that coming. Throws them. Both sides getting ready. Player 1, that's gonna leave him rattled. Life lead is there. Bomb critical. What's gonna happen?
This is our destiny.
This is going to hit for a critical. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their hearts out, but also their nerves. Oh, here we drive rush. Hit them with a quick low kick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top in this one? Sets up with the jump in. Who doesn't miss a beat? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Low heavy. Only the best of players can come back from this. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Oh, here we go. Forward rush. Target combo into overdrive arrow kick. Ugh, take a seat. Hit them with a quick low kick. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sneaks in above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Big counter. Knockdown. Low kicks are no-go. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Takes a trip. Grabs them. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The low doesn't connect. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Quarter KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jump. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 2 has the life advantage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Hopes with a medium kick. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Drive rush to keep it going. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Crowns him from above. Uses the target combo as a not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2 can't let this. That's gonna leave him rattled. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top in this final round? Goes with the safe stuff with that springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters have a full super meter drive rush to keep it going. Goes to the air. Good judgment there. Chokes him and takes a swig. Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is gonna hurt. The low's blocked. Taking chunks out of each other here. Both sides getting ready. A jump, reads the jump in perfectly. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Target combo into. Take that gourd away. He's max throws. Amazing. Looking for a hole. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Ooh, crushes the chin. They are done. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.